good, everyone? It's me, Young ZUZU, representing HMO.TV. And today we are in our new program called Style Dough. And where we at today? We at the Capcity, the most wanted cap shop in the whole nation. You know who we'll be interviewing today? Let's go.
Tell me what you want now. Tell me what you want now.
What's up, man? How are you? How are you?
I'm good.
I'm good, man.
Welcome to the Capcity.
In a world where you sink or swim, a lot of hunters out there in the wild, but I grew into my closet. Everybody's running now. Hunter on the hunt.
What's up, everyone? What it do? Welcome to Style Dough. I'm Young ZUZU representing HMO.TV, and today we're gonna talk about local branding and local clothing. And we are here with the man who need no introduction, the rapper, the businessman, Nigel Sparks. What it do, man? What it do? How is it, man? How is it? How was good?
Good.
So can you tell them where we at today, man?
The Capcity, SUBANG,
The Capcity, man.
47,500. You know where it
4700.
is.
You know we represent. So this what they call the cap heaven, man.
Yes.
This is like
Cap
every
paradise.
streetwear or hip hop fan dream, you know, to come here and basically shop everything. That's why it's called the most wanted cap shop, man. What is like the people maybe don't know what's Capcity, what's Negative. So what is this brand all about?
Okay, so Negative is a brand that I started since 2010. It's a clothing brand. It's a fashion brand that I wanted to be more than just a fashion brand.
Sort of a movement.
Yeah, a movement. So I wanted a brand that sends out a message, which is prove them wrong. So the reason why it's called Negative, and most people will be asking like why not positive, is because when I first started telling people about how I wanted to start a clothing brand without telling them the name yet, they were already like, nah, you can't do it. Don't do it. So I was just like, why is everyone so
negative?
Exactly. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna name it Negative, and I'm gonna
prove them wrong.
Exactly,
man. Alright.
So that's a brand that I started since 2010. And the Capcity is basically a one-stop cap store. I'm a cap collector since I was 14.
Ah, I see. So
14
you're
years
into
old.
this thing.
Yes, since I was 14, I was into hip hop, and I will wear a cap every day after school. You know, school don't allow you to wear a cap.
Man,
I'll keep a cap in my bag, and after school, lepas sekolah, I will go out and I will rock a cap.
Yeah.
So it's a little hobby of mine. So it has always been something that I do, collecting caps. So in 2013, I said, you know what? I still love my brand, I want to do my brand, but I wanted to start a store. I saw the opportunity because if you go to Singapore, you go to Thailand, you go to most countries, they have a cap store.
Yeah.
But in Malaysia, you don't.
Exactly.
You go to any streetwear stores, caps are always like a little section.
Yeah, just 10% of the store.
Limited choices for you, and I get very frustrated. And I see there's a problem. And when there's a problem, there's an opportunity.
Yeah.
So that's when I was like, you know what? And at the time, there was no New Era. So I was like, yeah, let me try and get New Era. Let me try to start this cap store.
You know, best thing, like it's good to hear Capcity. Why Capcity though?
Man, I just wanted something really straightforward for the name because it's already so different from other streetwear stores, right?
Yeah.
So I wanted it to be so straightforward, and I want people to remember the name, like make it like a household name. So I wanted Capcity to be that household name for caps. When you think of buying a cap, you think of
Capcity.
Exactly.
They even custom their thing too, man. They custom their cap. You can come up here and custom your cap.
Too.
Exactly. What inspired you to go in business and face the risk?
Man, I don't want to live my life doing something I don't love to do.
Yeah,
so
man.
The risk is worth it. The pain is worth it. Like J. Cole says, right? There's beauty in the struggle.
Yeah, J. Cole.
For me, it's like, if I'm gonna go to the corporate world, I'm gonna struggle. If I'm gonna start a business, I'm gonna struggle too. But I might as well fight for my own business and my own dreams. And live my life with my own terms. So that's more motivating.
Yeah, so you get inspired because mostly you're a hip hop fan.
Right.
All right.
We got that hustle.
Business and hip hop, it's close. What is the challenges that you face? The copycats that wanna be Capcity, wanna be Negative,
There's so many of them, bro.
Look, so what challenges?
I mean, that's one of the challenge. Of course, cash flow. We talk about business terms like cash flow, operations, inventory, logistics. Those are like the boring stuff that I don't think people want to hear. But I don't know, sometimes like I'm confused whether if they're copycats or they're inspired by it. So, you know, one part of me, I'm proud and I'm happy that, you know, Capcity is inspiring others to do the same and to start their dream, right? Because that's what I preach, prove them wrong. If their dream is to start something, I say go. But when they go with a very similar cap store, that gets me a bit like, wait a minute.
What are you doing though?
I can't really understand, but it's cool. At the end of the day, I have nothing against them. They're trying to make money lah, basically. Nak cari makan juga, right? So that's cool. Other challenges such as, man, so many, bro, so many. I think people, one of the biggest challenges is myself. If you heard my 16 baris first line, the only competition is the man in the mirror.
The only competition is the man in the mirror.
And that's true because I feel like most of the time these challenges come from your own mind. So we make up thoughts in our head where we feel that other people are pressuring you. But the truth is maybe they're not.
You gotta free our minds.
So most of the time we create all these problems and challenges thinking like, shit, I gotta do something bigger. I think that kills me more than anything else.
Have you encountered people that copy you until you know, drag him to like the court or something? Since you've been a businessman. So how do you handle competition? How do you handle that?
Okay, so competition, there's both lah. So one is like the ones that copy us and stuff, and then there's the other one which is just other brands, right? So to me, other brands is cool. I think competition is still very important. It's healthy because it pushes you to want to do better, right? But the ones that copied us, like negative, we have a lot of people from different countries copying our designs. Sometimes it gets to me, but you know, nothing to the extent where we want to like sue them. Because like, man, that lawsuit game, you need to have a lot of money.
Yeah, it takes money, it takes
that's
time.
something that people don't understand because they're like, hey Nigel, sue them. Bring them to
this
court.
is a movie?
I'm like, yeah, exactly. Y'all watch too much TV, bro. So, for me, I choose to look on the positive side, which is publicity.
If you don't know, like Nigel Spark made a song with Point Blank back in 2011, but prove them wrong. The tagline of the negative clothing. So I just want to ask, how do you relate your clothing line, your branding with the community right now, you know?
Right. I think how do we bridge them is just through social media. That's number one right now. Number two, it's music. You know, that's the initial plan, but along the way, I got caught up with business and my own personal life, so I kind of stopped music for a bit. So I was just focusing on building the business. But in order to really create that community, right now it's so much easier compared to 20 years ago. You know, you got social media, you can do vlogs, you can do stories, you can post, and you can just basically speak your truth, and you will eventually attract the people that has the same mindset with you, that shares the same mindset with you.
I see. So we all know that Capcity is not just in Malaysia, it's in Brunei too. So as a businessman, how does it feel bringing your brand outside of Malaysia, representing, you know, the Jalo Gemilang?
Super proud, bro.
Super
proud. Because like Brunei store is our second store, and it opened after not longer than a year, right after we opened the first store here. So it's a dream come true, man. Like to just once in a while I'll see some street cats who be like, yo, you make Malaysia proud. I'm like,
he did, man, he did.
No, because like I'm super humble. Like what, I cannot believe my ears, but you know, that's how people perceive it, and I really appreciate it, you know? So it's definitely a proud thing, and yeah, man, just doing what I love.
How many stores have you had already?
3 stores right now.
3 stores
one
around Malaysia?
in Subang, one in Mid Valley, and one in Brunei.
You can come to Subang, Mid Valley, or Brunei. Subang here and SS15, you know, represent.
And you can get it online too.
We are here at the end of the program. And it's me, Young Zuzu, and a program called Style Though. And I would like to thank my guest, Nigel Sparks, the godfather of Cap in Malaysia, the rapper, the businessman. And see you again.
No matter where you're from, you too can prove them wrong. I can't stop now.